Welcome everyone to Ezra Miami Podcast. Listen, we are in person. This is our first live in person, well, not live, but first in-person interview. As you can see, I'm not in my regular studio, and we are interviewing special individuals right now, S&M Tax Services. So I want to introduce you guys to Samuel and Wilna. So they're gonna take some time to introduce themselves, and we're gonna talk about their business. It's tax season, guys, so you already know this is some important information that they're gonna give to you guys. So make sure that you like the video, subscribe to the channel, comment below, and we'll give their information out to you guys. So Sam, Wilna, how you guys doing today?
Good. How about you?
Doing great. Thank you guys so much for allowing me to be here, interview you guys about your business. So I know that our audience is gonna get a lot of information. We got some questions we're gonna ask, and we're gonna get into it. So introduce yourself to the audience and let us know a little bit about what you guys do.
Well, my name is Sam. I'm the CEO of S&M Tax Services. We started the company in 2011, and we've been building ever since then. Wilna Corneli has been a big addition to the team.
Hi, my name is Wilna Corneli, and I've been doing taxes since 2002. Started with Sam in 2014, I believe.
Wow.
That's pretty good.
That's it. That's good. Okay.
I'm from Miami, Florida.
Yes.
Graduated from North Miami Senior High.
Yeah. What class were you at North Miami?
03.
03? Oh, 03 too. Northwestern though. Sorry.
Northwestern, okay.
What about you, Sam?
Yeah, North Miami, graduated class of 02.
Okay.
Big time basketball player, Pioneers.
You played basketball at North Miami? Oh, nice. What position?
Point guard.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And he's a twin.
And I'm a twin.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, did your twin play basketball also?
No, he played a little football.
Okay. Oh, that's what's up. Okay. So tell us about like what made you get into the tax space. Was this something that you already planned to do, or was it like just something you stumbled upon? How did you get into starting your tax business?
Well, yeah, it's something I kind of stumbled upon. I met a guy back in 2009 named Jack. You know, he came to me with an opportunity about learning how to do taxes and teaching me. At the time when he told me, I didn't really take him up on the offer. But eventually, you know, I called him one day out of the blue, and then he told me, yeah, man, come on by, man, you know. So I guess he's seen the leadership that I had and what, you know, how I go about my life day to day.
Right.
And there, pretty much, I started like doing taxes. I see what it, you know, how it could help the community out, help people out, educate them on tax laws. And from there, I worked with him for 3 years. Then 2011 came, and it was time.
Oh, and that's when you started your own.
That's when I started my own, correct.
What were you doing when Jack called you? Like, what were you doing at the time?
Well, when he called me at the time, to be honest with you, man, I was just kind of like drifting. I was working at jobs, you know, trying to, you know, figure it out.
Right.
But I always liked numbers. So, you know, that's what made me always keep it in the back of my head to say, you know, I could probably venture out on that one day.
Right.
And, you know, I got called.
I was like, man, you gotta know, you gotta love math if you want to deal with taxes, man. That's a lot of numbers all day, every day.
Yeah. Exhausting mentally.
Yeah. Okay, so you had someone that reached out to you. He saw some like leadership skills in you, and you took the opportunity and you loved it. And then a couple of years later, you started your own company. Did he help you start did he plant that in your mind? Hey, work with me for a little bit and then start your own company, or that was something that you just decided to do?
Yeah, you know, I mean, so many people take a liking to me and how I was able to take care of their taxes. And, you know, I felt like it was time, you know, I mean, I looked at it as, you know, he was the boss of that company, and most time two bosses can't work together, you know, so other than that, you know, I'm very fortunate that he did put me in that position to be able to make that decision for myself.
That's great. 'Cause, you know, some people, they're not gonna let you go.
Oh no, it wasn't.
You know, they're probably thinking of it like competition or anything like that. But it's cool. It's great to see that he, you know, allowed you to, obviously it was beneficial to both of you guys.
Correct.
With him, but then eventually, hey man, go do your thing.
Yeah.
Do y'all still stay in contact or?
Very minimum, to be honest with you, but it's no bad blood, man.
Okay, that's what's up, man. That's great. That's great.
Yeah.
That's great. And what about you, Wilna? So how did you get into the tax business, and how did you guys started working together?
My journey started when I was a victim of identity fraud, me and my sister.
Oh, wow.
So I wanted to understand how this happened to us because we were so careful with our stuff and we didn't go to just anybody. So we was concerned about it.
Right.
So as I was looking into trying to fix it, because now I'm dealing with me and my sister's taxes, I started to learn a little bit more about taxes. Started learning about how people were just ripping other people off. We were getting ripped off. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So after learning everything, I said, you know what? I want to do taxes. It started to get interesting for me, and I started to learn it on a whole different level.
Right.
So I told myself next year, I'm going to learn how to do taxes. I'm going to get with somebody who knows how to do taxes, have them train me and, do taxes. So that next year on, I joined another company and started doing taxes. Then at the meantime, doing taxes with her, I started to do my own notary business.
Right.
And then I needed an office space. And a mutual friend that we had, he told me, hey, Sam has an office space that you can go out and, rent. So then at that time, I came here, decided to rent this office space to do my own notary business. And then as the year was going by, Sam offered it to me, hey, why don't you just do taxes with me? And I said, okay, only on one condition. If you could teach me everything about taxes, because I was really I felt like the tax game, people are not honest.
Yeah.
Correct.
I heard so much horror stories. I've been through that horror story.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
Because when I was trying to do the identity theft resolve for me and my sister, we turned to find out that people were charging us fees that we didn't know.
Wow.
So it's
overcharging you.
Overcharging. They say one thing and then they do another. So it's a big, people are just being dishonest with other people. So that was my deal with him. If you can teach me everything about taxes and be honest and be upfront with stuff, because this is what I was going through. And Sam said, you know what? I'm going to teach you. So then I said, okay, you know what? Let's do this. And honestly, it's been great.
Yeah. So you've been you've been with Sam for how long now? You said 2009?
14.
2014. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, so almost is about to hit 10 years.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. So you told her everything. You told all the sauce, the juice,
everything.
To the point now, like he said, two bosses can't work together because now he's trying to give me my own area.
Okay. So now you about to have your own location. Yeah. That's congratulations.
Thank you.
That's such an important point, and we probably get into it down the road. But I was victim to identity theft years ago when it came to taxes. So now, every year, they have to mail me a code,
pin.
Yes, in order for me to do it. I mean, and we'll probably get into that later. But that's such a horrible experience for a lot of people. Identity theft when it comes to that. So
it's a nightmare. Yeah,
it is. Correct. Okay. So you guys have this successful business. Obviously, it's been over 10 years. So what were your business or leadership lessons that you've learned throughout your journey?
That's a tough one. I mean, starting off, as a young entrepreneur and pretty much kind of just taking the whole company on my back, I had to learn about pretty much how to organize, and also being available to my clients. Each client I had to understand that they wanted to be my only client at the time. So I have to give them 100% of my attention at the time when I'm working with them. And having clients texting me, and I don't want to ignore the texts, but I am, working. But just trying to make sure I can make them all feel comfortable. And also juggling with my personal life, taxes for those 4 months are it's really on you, right. So sometimes I come in the morning, first one in, last one out, 10 o'clock at night, and I still have work leading into the next day.
Right.
But, it was definitely a challenging situation for me that, we're working on to this day,
Right, because I know tax season is usually from February to
No.
For us, we start December.
We start December.
Okay.
Yeah, we do the fast cash, money advance. So we start in December, and then pretty much from December all the way through, we work all the way. Back in the day it was a seasonal where after April we pretty much shut down, but now, we pretty much all year round.
All year round.
Nice. Okay. All right. So giving clients like undivided attention, balancing your schedule,
Oh, yeah.
business, personal
Life. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah.
Working in early, coming in late.
Oh,
You have a lot of clients that want things to get done.
Yeah.
But then, like, do you have kids?
Yeah,
Family?
yeah.
Yes, we both do.
I
yes.
have 2 kids. I have my daughter's 12 and my son's 10.
Okay, yeah. So taking care of so they were young when you was really getting it from the ground up.
They helped paint the office.
Oh, yeah.
When we first started, it was in here painting. Everybody had to get a brush. All hands on deck.
What's up. Oh, man, that's what's up.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
And Wilna, you have a family as well.
Yes, I do. I have a big family, and it's the same thing. That's the hardest thing about this industry is balancing it all.
Right.
And then not only balancing your family with the business that you're trying to run, trying to managing your clients.
Right.
Because people don't get it. It's just sometimes it's just 2 of us, but it's like hundreds of them. You get what I'm saying? So it's like sometimes we get names confused. Sometimes I have to, you call me, hey, this is Pam. Pam who?
Pam who?
You see?
Pam Johnson. Or
Well,
Pam
but
Baptiste.
it was easy because I would have one Pam or one Smith, but we have so much names. So sometimes when I need to help Sam would tell me the full name because he could be talking about different people.
Right.
We have so many Pauls, so many Jacksons. It's just,
Oh, yeah.
so it's just balancing it all.
Right.
It's just balancing, and then you're balancing clients and then family.
Yes.
And then it's like, it takes so much from you, and then you have to go back home and still remember you got them to attend to.
Right. You guys literally answered the next question, like what were the challenges that you guys had to overcome in business? Mainly is balancing, personal and business and clients, making sure you're giving the clients the best service as possible, but then making sure you have time for your family as well. Were there any other challenges that you guys had to deal with when you first started the business?
Yeah, definitely. It's a lot of challenges when it comes to taxes. Most people, when they talk to you about taxes, they expect you to know everything, so, you got to really much stay educated and up to date with the tax laws. Right. It's changing pretty much every year. So you have to make sure. What I usually tell people is that nobody knows everything about taxes. Right. It changes so much. So it's extremely challenging, and, you just got to be up for it. You got to do a lot of research to make sure you're giving out the right information.
Right. Well, like, do you have any subscriptions to like any type of?
Yeah. I do it's called My Tax Course. So basically, it's an educational course where every year we take that 18 hours.
And they update us on all the new
tax
things
laws.
That's going to go on for the next year.
Gotcha. Like a continuing education.
Correct.
Gotcha.
And then we always recommend our clients to come to ask us any question. We don't care where you heard it from.
And it's never a stupid question.
It's never a stupid question. Come and ask us. Because 9 out of 10 for me and Sam, I see him do this. If we don't know the answer, we will get back to you.
Gotcha.
Because sometimes they haven't got to us yet.
Right.
And we don't know about it because we're too busy. So we always tell our client, okay, give us a moment. We will get back. I will write the question down. We'll be Googling at Sam. We'll do a whole.
Right. Yeah, because I can imagine it changes all the time. So it's like, okay, somebody, and then, there's so many different rumors or stories that spread. Oh, I can get tax deduction on this or that. Is that true?
Yeah. And then there's a new thing everybody does. They send us TikToks.
Yeah.
It's like on my Instagram, people are always sharing me TikToks.
Yeah.
Oh, this is what's going to go on for the tax if they're getting it from somebody else. And I'm like, okay, I'll find out that for you.
Right. Trying to verify.
Oh my God.
Yes.
TikTok making it hard. It's making it hard.
Oh man. Okay. All right. So let's get into the taxes. Some of these things. So first of all, that was my first question. Why do we have to pay taxes? Like why?
Yeah.
Why we gotta pay? I know that's everybody's question. Why we gotta pay? Why we gotta pay taxes? That's number one. Like break that down.
Well, to be honest with you, paying taxes goes to a lot of different agencies. So go to the federal, state, and local government agencies. So what they would do with the tax money, they would take it, they'll put it into education, they'll put it into the healthcare system, they could put it into defense. They can put it into fixing local highways, state highways. So, it's important to pay taxes because it's kind of like, it's what's driving the economy at this point, So it's extremely important. So, and we are going to benefit from it for one day. If it's not today, it'll probably be in the future when you need to collect your Social Security. You're going to be happy then.
That's true. That's true.
So
It's
definitely.
like a big SO or something.
Yes. But it's very important. People take it lightly. They just think that they don't have to pay taxes or they can just get away with not paying. But it's gonna catch up. It
Wow.
is. So it's very important because all those things factor in. Social Security. Remember when we pay Social Security, we're paying it for the people that actually getting Social Security. So when it's our time to get Social Security, it's coming to us, to the younger generation who's paying Social Security.
Yeah.
So it's very, very important.
Wow. Yeah, that's important. That's important. Okay, so all right, so my next question is, we hear about, like Donald Trump, he paid like $400 or $700 in taxes one year. Educate us on how something like that can happen.
Well, definitely have a strategy. When you start making, pretty good money, you definitely want to have a tax strategy, someone that can help you out to be able to limit your tax liabilities.
Right.
You can take some investments, you can buy some properties. The word depreciation get thrown around a lot. And some people, depreciation is a way you can lower your tax liabilities. Some people think they can use it as a bigger refund. Technically, you can in certain cases. But the majority of the cases is to be able to lower your tax liability where you could probably walk out paying nothing. So it's definitely possible.
Gotcha. Okay. And depreciation, for those that may not know, explain to us, what is depreciation?
So if you buy a vehicle, you have the first year you can depreciate. Well, now they changed the tax laws, but it's 80% now. But 2022 tax season was 100%. So if I brought a vehicle, it has to be a certain weight. I think it's got to be over 6,000 pounds. If I purchased a car for $100,000, the vehicle, I can literally depreciate it my first year filing my tax return at $100,000.
Wow.
So that's going to lower my liability.
Right.
And if I'm deciding, to do something in the future, it's going to actually look good because I save myself tax money.
Right.
But I still stay high in the bracket.
Gotcha.
In a way.
Right, in a way. Right. So it's not like you getting the cash back, but it's saving you on money that you had to pay.
Correct.
Yes.
So technically, on the books, you got the money back pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay.
The money stayed in your pocket. You had to pay that tax.
Because you used it on a
business expense. Right. Okay. So the terms, tax planner, tax preparer, what's the difference?
Okay, the difference between that, a tax planner is somebody who sets you up for your financial goals.
Okay.
So for me, when people are trying to ask me questions about tax, I always ask them, what's your goals? What's your financial goals? What do you plan on doing? You plan on buying a house, a car, and investing in a property? What do you plan on doing? When you tax plan, you can actually plan yourself to help you on basically paying your bigger bracket in taxes, if that makes sense.
Yes.
So tax preparer is somebody who actually do your taxes. So if someone comes to me and then they're trying to do their taxes but they're trying to buy a house, I'm gonna sit with them to see what is their strategy, what is their financial goal to help them towards the future. If there's an LLC, they have to open up, or if they're W-2, if they're doing it correctly, So it's always good to tax plan so you be ready to do your taxes.
Right. Okay. So the time frame, right? A tax planner is more like in the beginning of the year, right? Or
you could do it anytime,
Yeah,
anytime
to prepare you for the future.
Prepare for the next year.
Yeah.
So my business owners, some of them don't want to pay out a lot of money when the deadline comes in.
Right.
So I will help them plan as, okay, pay your taxes every 3 months. Pay a certain type of money,
Right.
So then therefore next year you don't have to be looking at a lot of money, or sometimes you actually get a refund. And then for my W-2, I'll ask them for the W-4. Let's review what you have going on. Because if you're the type of person that's looking forward to taxes, something you're filling out on the W-4 could be incorrect and it's not helping you with your financial goal. So then therefore you're paying more taxes when you're doing your taxes.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
Also help with investment. They can tell you when to make a big purchase or when not to make the purchase. Maybe you need to wait till next tax season. Maybe you have a big net profit and you need to kind of dump some money. They could tell you, okay, go buy this, buy that, purchase this, stuff like that.
So that it's an advantage to make sure you have someone that's with you throughout the year.
Yes.
It can help lower your tax liability, in the right way where it's not showing no type of, crazy like tax evasion. No, they do it the right way. They know how to plan and make those big purchases and do all that.
Yeah.
Because once the year is up, once the year is done, there's nothing you can really
Nothing you can do
about
after
it.
that point.
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. All right, cool. So I have a scenario for you guys. All right, so if someone that does hair, right? They have clients. The client is paying them via Cash App or Zelle or cash. You know, just a young lady just at her house cutting. You know, not cutting, but doing hair for someone.
Okay.
And she's starting to get clients. She's starting to get more people coming to her. You know, for business. They don't have an LLC, right? They just have a gift of doing hair, doing at their house. What would you say to someone in that position?
Okay.
That's starting to get more clients and, you know, really starting to get some money in now.
Well, definitely want to tell them they're doing a great job. Congratulations. You know, most businesses seem to fail the first 4 to 5 years. When that person see that the business is doing good, you definitely want to start taking it serious because, you know, you want to have that LLC, you know, definitely for your protection. The LLC is to protect your personal assets. So without the LLC, your personal assets, you're liable to getting sued for your personal assets as well. So you want to make sure you get that LLC set up. And then from there, you want to start taking better track of your money. You know, you want to start being able to put it in a business account, you know. So if you have a goal at the end where you want to try to buy a property or something like that, you have a business account to prove it,
Right.
as well as a tax return to reflect. So it's extremely
And that's where it
important.
goes with the tax planning
Right.
for the tax preparer.
Right. That's good. That's good. Because if someone like that, let's say she doesn't do that. She doesn't do the LLC, doesn't have a business account, anything like that. She just continues to get payments through Zelle or Cash App. Like what could potentially be the downfall in that type of scenario?
Well, I see it all the time, you know.
Well, Zelle in the places that she's getting money might flag her of receiving a lot of money. They want to know why. Because remember, when you have a personal account, you're receiving a lot of money. They want to know why you're receiving all that money.
Right.
And if it's a constant thing and it gets higher, they want to know. So it's a liability. You can get you can get in trouble for that kind of stuff.
Right. Okay. So whoever is doing hair or getting
Or nails, lashes,
you cutting hair for your friends.
makeup.
Listen, yeah, Uncle Sam watching.
Yeah.
Trying to get that money.
Definitely.
Okay. All right, so I have a question, right? So we're in South Florida. We're Haitian. Are you Haitian, Sam?
No.
You're not Haitian? What's your
African American.
African American? Okay. Well, no, you're Haitian.
Yes.
So we're in South Florida. Haitians. A lot of Haitian businesses they only take cash most of the time. Like, as a tax professional, why do you think that is? Like, is there some benefits for them doing that? Is there a benefit to doing that or no?
Yeah, I mean, not too much. I mean, I think having the cash on hand sounds pretty good, but in long term, when it comes to the tax preparation part of it, you can lose track of a lot of transactions. You can lose track of revenue easy, and then you have no way to really show the revenue. Because when you start making money like that, you kind of start to hide a little bit of the money. So it can also lead to tax evasion. So you just want to kind of like, take as many form of payments as possible.
Gotcha.
You can hurt your revenue by that way as well.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So definitely you want to be able to put that on paper, and definitely take other transactions other than just cash.
Gotcha. Okay. So let's get into the juicy part. What are your thoughts on the whole SBA loan situation? A lot of folks took advantage of that during COVID. And now we're starting to hear in the news some people getting arrested, persecuted, prosecuted. What are your thoughts on the SBA loans?
Well, it was just a lot of misleading information, and I think that people didn't do their research. They just took the word from someone else. So it was basically like, hey, you can get this money, and everybody just thought it was free money, and it wasn't. It was really for businesses, established businesses who have employees. So they were just not doing their research correctly.
Right.
Yeah.
I think that's what it was.
Too much he say, she say.
Yeah.
It's very unfortunate. So many people got caught up behind it, but if you just did a little research on your own, even just looked at the application, you would have already determined if you qualify for it or not. It was literally that simple.
Yeah, I remember I literally was just starting off my business and somebody was telling me about it, and I went to apply and I read it and said, okay, well, hey, this is the purpose of it. This is how we're not gonna do any verifications now, but in the future we're gonna ask for this paperwork. And I was like, well, I ain't got it, so I didn't even apply because I was like, well, I ain't got the paperwork.
It was that easy. It was just that simple. It was just that simple.
Read it, yeah.
But you know, they got him at a hard time. You know, we're just going through the COVID. A lot of people was out of work, and it was like, a lot of those, SBA loans shouldn't have been approved, to be honest with you, but they were, and I felt bad that they were approved because it changed a lot of lives.
Yeah, it did. It did. Okay. What do you love the most about what you do?
I love to help my clients. I really do. I like to help them and give them the knowledge that they need for tax literacy. Tax literacy. I like to educate my clients as much as I can. I like helping people. You understand? So when I got into the tax business, it was like I learned so much that when people call me, I'm helping them learn about the tax business.
Because you've seen what can happen when someone can get taken advantage of.
Oh,
yeah.
And it's like, because people rely on that tax refund sometimes.
Yes.
It's so important for them. I gotta buy a car, or I gotta pay for this, I gotta pay for that. So when someone is getting taken advantage of, like you like, listen, man, forget this. I'm taking it into my own hands.
Yes.
And now you're empowering your clients through putting yourself in that position. Yeah, definitely.
So I just like helping my clients.
Yeah, same, man. I like the fact that, a lot of them, they're my clients, but then we started looking like family.
Yeah.
I look forward to running and seeing them the next tax season. And, I come like a therapist for them sometimes. They talk to me about all their problems.
Listen,
and
money problems.
Listen.
It can be very traumatic.
Oh my God.
Yes. I hear about their goals. Oh, I need to get this. It's like they dump everything on you, which I don't mind. It makes me want to help.
Yeah.
Makes me want to help.
That's good. That's good. Okay. Okay. So now give us some tips. Like, what message or tips would you want let's do it like this. What messages and tips would you want W-2 employees to know? And then we'll go back. What messages and tips would you want like independent contractors, business owners to know?
Okay. Well, W-2 employees, I definitely want them to get up to date with the new W-4. Which is not the new W-4. It's been out almost 3 years now, maybe even 4.
Okay.
But, learning how to fill it out correctly. A lot of them think because they can work 3 jobs and they fill out the W-4 is fine. But on the W-4, it does have a very important question where it actually do you have multiple jobs. And a lot of them skip past that part. And then when they're sitting in front of me doing their taxes, they don't understand why they wind up owing or the tax refund is a lot lower because it's extremely important you fill that part out.
Oh, wow.
And we also tell our clients, if you need help with the W-4s, please call us. We have no problem.
Call us.
If I don't have time at that particular moment, I will call you back where we can go on there and we can fill it out together.
Right.
Because it's very important because then that's what happened. Tax season comes, your W-2 come, and then they're confused. They want to know what's going on.
With the refund, correct.
Why is it that way? So then that's the reason why it's very important filling out those W-4s. If you need help, contact us.
So a W-4 is, I know that's usually when you first get the job.
Correct.
You fill out the W-4. What if someone, they already did the W-4, can they redo it?
Yes.
Okay.
They can change it at any time.
As many times they want.
As many times they want.
As many times they want.
Good. So I'm saying if anyone, has done it already, and then, they probably will get a copy of it from their HR department.
Correct.
Yes. Sometimes I think they do it electronically over the computer. They just go into their portal. Yeah.
Good. Okay, that's good. Okay. And then now what about independent contractors, business owners?
Well, business owners, quarterly taxes. If you're making a high revenue, definitely want to start paying your quarterly taxes. And also keeping, bookkeeping. Extremely important. Get you a tax planner. Find out by the end of the year how can you limit your tax liability and just as contractors, the same thing. You're a contractor, you should be doing the same thing. And very important. It's a new BOI report that's coming out for business owners, and they would probably need to start filing that by the end of the tax season. By the end of the year, depending on when they open the company.
Okay.
And we can definitely help them with that if they need any help and assistance in that, filing those reports.
Gotcha. Also, I forgot to ask, but I just thought about it just now. There's a lot of people that take like gig jobs like Uber, courier work jobs, things like that. how do you, is it the same approach as an independent contractor?
Yeah,
as
1099.
as-
Mhm.
Depends. It depends. Uber, sometimes they track the majority of your expenses, but if you're not, you're working just at a regular gig or something, then you need to keep track of those expenses. Very important.
Gotcha. Okay. So tell the audience how they can reach you guys if they want to utilize your services or have questions.
Okay, you can reach us online at smtaxservices.com. You can schedule us. We have questions online that if you have questions that you're trying to figure out. But our number.
So you could call us 305-974-4581. We're here Monday to Sunday, and most likely if you call us, we're definitely going to answer.
And you can book online. You can do everything online.
Oh, yeah.
And we're located in North Miami Beach.
You guys, I'm glad you just said that. We're in South Florida. Do you guys take any clients out of state? Like how,
Yeah,
what kind of
yes,
clients you guys
we
take?
do.
We do out of state.
We do have to
Oh,
say.
yeah?
We have
Yeah.
a couple. We have
A lot, not a couple. We have a lot of out-of-state clients. California, New
So
York.
we know about the
California. Okay,
state.
so-
We know about the state taxes in
Nice.
those
Yeah.
areas.
Nice,
Yes.
perfect. Okay, great. Well, guys, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it. I hope it was very informational for everyone that has watched this. Once again, please like the video, comment below, let us know your thoughts, subscribe to the channel, share with your friends or family, and get in touch with Sam or Wilna if you guys need tax services. Thank you guys once again.
Thank
guys.
you. Bye.